Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am at Walmart right now and I'm about to go in and get my groceries so I can make an Easter dinner or lunch, whatever it is that you are hosting this year on a budget. I want to stick around $25. So let's go in and see if we can do it. See if we can get all our groceries for $25 and make an amazing Easter dinner on a budget. The first thing I grabbed was these ham pieces and slices, a little over 1.5 pounds for $4.98. And then I grabbed this 3 pound bag of potatoes for $2.68. And then I grabbed Italian parsley for $1.07. And I also grabbed one lemon for 58¢. I grabbed a bag of frozen seasoning blend for $1.46. And I also grabbed a bag of frozen California style veggies for $1.28. I grabbed a box of ziti pasta for $1.18. I also grabbed a can of pasta sauce for $1.42. I grabbed a bag of shredded mozzarella cheese for $1.97. I also grabbed a container of ricotta cheese for $2.94. And here's everything that I got. The package of slices of ham, a lemon, 3 pound bag of potatoes, green onions, a bunch of parsley, mushroom, 2 bananas, mozzarella cheese, ricotta cheese, 2 packs of Jello, a small one and a big family size one. I got the seasoning blend, the mixed veggies, pasta, and pasta sauce. So my total was $25.45. I did buy a bag for 10 cents. So that's the extra 10 cents. But yeah, not too bad. $25.45. So I have my potatoes here. The first thing I'm gonna do is peel some of the potatoes, not all of them, and then boil them because I want the potatoes to get cold. So I'm gonna put them in the fridge after I boil them. I'm gonna make a salad with the potatoes. So that's why I'm starting off with the potatoes first. You can also do this the night before. So I'm peeling about almost all of the potatoes. The potatoes are very small, and I like to put like a bag, grocery bag or whatever bag, and that way I can just throw the bag with the potato peel. It's just easier. So I'm gonna wash the potatoes in the pot so that way I don't have to like dirty another dish. So I have my potatoes here. I'm gonna boil them. So I'm gonna add some salt. and I'm gonna let this boil. So while the potatoes are boiling, I'm gonna start working on our dessert, and I'm making a simple jello dessert. So I have my water boiling here, 3 cups of water, and I peeled the 2 bananas that I got. And I have here a 9 by 13 dish. So I'm gonna start off by emptying the jello packet, and I'm just following the instructions. So that's it, nothing complicated. But I have to do this first, I feel like, just so it can set in the fridge. Okay, so the water has boiled. I'm just gonna mix in the jello mix with the boiled water. Right now I'm gonna add the cold water. I'm gonna chop these bananas so I can put them in there. The reason why I chose to make this dessert is because, first of all, the packets are very cheap, and second, I don't need any butter, sugar, flour. So it's just basically the jello, the water, and whatever fruits you choose to put in. I chose bananas because bananas were the cheapest in the store, but obviously you can choose to put whatever you like or fits in your budget. So I'm putting the bananas in right now, just whatever and however you want. There's no right way or wrong way to do this. I'm gonna put this in the fridge. I already emptied out some space in my fridge, so I can put this. I'm gonna put it in the fridge and let it chill. Okay, so over here I have the ham that I got. I'm gonna put this in the crock pot. This is a fully cooked. So this is fully cooked ham. You just have to heat it up. And I just wanna do, the reason why I'm using my crock pot is because I want to put it and not worry about it. That way I can use my oven for the other things I'm gonna make, and my stovetop too. So I'm gonna open this package and add it to my crock pot. Oh wow, that's a lot of ham for under $5. Look at that. Okay. So I'm gonna season this. You don't have to season it, but I'm gonna season it with some salt, pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. You can also add some brown sugar if you want, but I want it instead of using all the seasonings that I just used. But I want this to be savory, not sweet. So that's why I did that. I'm gonna put it on low for a couple of hours, just until it's heated through or we're ready to eat it. So I'm gonna start boiling the pasta now. I already have the water going on. Um, we're gonna make like a vegetarian baked ziti. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. You can always make a basic mac and cheese. If you want a budget-friendly recipe for that, I make that for Thanksgiving budget video. I will link it below in the description. You can also pick up a basic boxed mac and cheese and do that, but I wanted to do something different and get a little creative. So yeah, I'm gonna start off by boiling my pasta. So it's been 20 minutes for the potatoes. So they should be done by now. Yeah, they're definitely done. Okay, I'm gonna turn it off and take out the potatoes, put them in this container, and put them in the fridge. So I added some ice cubes so I can grab the potatoes without them falling apart. The reason why I want them to get cold is, well, we're going to make a salad, so the salad's going to be cold, but also when I cut them for the salad, they will keep their shape, but if they're hot, they're going to crumble. Okay, I'm going to put this in the fridge now. So the water is boiling. Just going to add some salt and add the pasta. And I'm just gonna follow the instructions on the package. Okay, so my pasta is done. I'm gonna drain it and rinse it with some cold water. Okay, so to my pan here, I added some oil. I'm gonna heat it up. I'm gonna add the seasoning blends that I got. So this is basically celery, onion, red bell pepper, green bell pepper, and some parsley flakes. I'm also gonna add the mushrooms that I got. I already washed these, so these go in too. So I'm gonna saute these for a few minutes. I'm gonna add some salt, pepper, and some garlic powder. Also, some Italian seasoning. And some red pepper flakes. This is optional, obviously. So I don't think I'm gonna layer it like a ziti, but I'm just gonna mix everything together and put it in the casserole, basically. I think that's the route I'm gonna go. So now I'm adding the pasta sauce that I got. I also added about half a cup of water. Okay. So I'm heating up the sauce with the vegetables just for a couple of minutes, and then I'm gonna turn the heat off and add the pasta. Okay, so now I'm gonna turn the heat off and I'm gonna add the pasta. Oops. I'm mixing the pasta together with the sauce. So now I have the ricotta that we got. I'm gonna add it and mix it with the pasta. Okay, so I'm gonna spray my casserole dish with some nonstick spray, and I'm gonna add the pasta in. So over here I have the mozzarella cheese we got. I'm gonna sprinkle it on top. This is an 8-ounce bag, and the ricotta was a 15-ounce container. If you have some Parmesan, you can definitely mix in some Parmesan cheese too. But these are the cheeses I picked up. Okay. So I'm gonna bake this for about 30 minutes in a 375-degree preheated oven, and then after I take it out, I'm gonna let it sit for about 10 to 15 minutes. So over here I have the frozen vegetables that I got. I'm gonna roast them in the oven since I have the oven on already. So I'm just gonna add them to the casserole dish, season them with some salt, pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder, a little bit of paprika, and
cook them in the oven for about 20-25 minutes. So while those are cooking in the oven, I'm gonna work on my potato salad. So I'm gonna wash and chop my parsley and green onions. And I'm also using the lemon that I got for this recipe for the potato salad. So I have my potatoes here. I'm gonna chop them into cubes. So I have my potatoes here. Now I'm adding the chopped parsley and onions. I'm gonna squeeze the lemons. For the seasoning, I'm doing salt, a little bit of cumin, some sumac, and some Aleppo pepper. And I'm gonna add some olive oil. Right? I'm gonna mix it all together. There you go. And the salad is ready, the potato salad. This is so fresh and refreshing just because of all the fresh herbs. This is really good. give it a try and you're gonna love it.
Okay, so here's the baked ziti fresh out of the oven. I'm gonna let it rest for about 10 to 15 minutes and it's gonna soak all that liquid up. So we have our roasted veggies. It's done, it's ready. Okay, so here's the spread. The baked pasta, the roasted veggies, the ham, the potato salad, and the jello. This made so much food and everything looks delicious.
Here it is, my plate of food. I got a little bit of everything. This was very filling and delicious. And here's the jello dessert. I mean, who doesn't like a good jello?
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification button, and give me a thumbs up. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.